Alright, so this is my term project. It's the remake of the arcade game Joust. You open the program, this is what appears. It tells you the instructions on how to play and how to get the game started. So let's start a game. At the bottom of the screen you can see the player character, the yellow man riding the blue ostrich. The other characters are enemies. The red enemies are randomly choose. The way they work is they randomly choose which portion of the screen to be in, the top, middle, or bottom. When they're below a certain line in that portion of the screen, they'll flap their wings to stay above that line. The way the animations work is the images are taken from a sprite sheet, and based on what the characters are doing, whether walking or flying or flapping its wings, it changes the image. The platforms are also taken from that sprite sheet. When you land on top of a character, they'll drop an enemy, they'll drop an egg, and you can pick up that egg for points. Or, if you kill an enemy and don't pick up that egg, after a certain amount of time it will hatch. After it hatches, it'll hatch a man. A vulture will appear to pick up that. This kind of enemy, the silver enemies, are hunters. They'll follow the player. The way they do this is they'll create a line from the bottom of itself to the top of the player, and when they are below that line, they'll flap to stay above it, and they'll follow the direction. They'll go in the direction of the player. The line is updated every 20 updates. So let's see if we can end this wave. Waves are ended when all the enemies and eggs are gone. Alright, so we can see a new wave. Let's get through this wave through cheats. And you can see the final kind of enemy, the blue enemy. The way that enemy works is the same way it did in the original game. When they're below, they always fly near the top of the screen, and when they're below that line, they'll flap to stay above that line. Ideally, this will make them harder to kill because it'll be hard to get above them. Okay, so say we were to lose, so if you get landed on, you die, and randomly spawn at one of the gray spawn points. So let's kill the character and get to the game over screen. When you die, your man disappears and the ostrich automatically leaves the screen. Alright, so you lose all your lives and you get to a game over screen, which it tells you how to get to the high scores or the menu screen. If you go to the high score screen, these are saved between games, so you can close and open up a new game, and they'll still be there. So that's my game. Hope you enjoy it.